This is a KASTAR NP-F570T replacement battery. So this is an NP-F style battery, which was originally a format used by Sony camcorders, but it is a format used by a lot of video equipment nowadays. So I am going to be using this guy with one of these light systems, and so it allows me to have a remotely powered light that I don't have to worry about cords. So this battery has a USB-C port for charging, so you don't need a specialized charger for it. You can just plug it into a USB-C port. And it includes a USB-A to C charging cable. Now the nameplate here basically says it's a 7.4 volt battery and it's 2.9 amp hours or 21.5 watt hours capacity. Now it doesn't have any battery gauge or meter, so there's no way to tell exactly how charged it is until you've charged it up yourself. So I have here a USB-C power delivery charger, and this little red light turned on, and it is successfully negotiated power delivery. So it looks like you can charge this with either kind of a dumb 5 volt USB A to C cable or a power delivery cable like you'd have with a cell phone charger. Plugged in here, it's drawing just a tiny little bit over 1 amp. It's like 1.07 amps, and it's at 4.9 volts, so it's charging at about 5.3 watts. So if this is a 21.5 watt hour battery, if it was completely empty, it's going to take at least probably 5 or 6 hours to fully charge from empty. Now I suspect from the factory it came halfway charged or so. So we're going to charge this guy all the way up. We'll do a runtime test and then we'll charge it back up again and verify that it does take in a 21.5 or more watt hours of capacity to charge it up. And when this guy's fully charged, the light will turn to green. Alright, I have the battery in my light here. Normally I use a 980 battery, which gets about 2 hours of runtime, so I'm expecting this 550 to get less than that, maybe an hour and a half. I have the time-lapse camera watching the clock. We are starting at 3:54 p.m. Alright, the light's out. We will check the time-lapse to see the total runtime. Alright, I've plugged this guy in. We've reset the milliamp hour and watt hour meter. We will charge it back up and see how much power it takes. Okay, this guy's light turns green. It's fully charged. It took 4.3 amp hours at 5 volts, and that is 21 watt hours. So this counter goes from 21 and then it'll jump up to 22, so that basically means it has at least 21 in there, perhaps as high as 22.9. So the nameplate here says it's 21.5 watt hours. It's getting very close to that. It may not be a full 21.5, but it's definitely at least 21 watt hours of capacity. So I'm going to basically say that this guy is meeting its specifications. It's driving my light for the amount of time I would expect it to. Charges via USB-C power delivery or regular, 5 volt USB-C. So this is a reasonable replacement for a 550, an NP-F570 battery.